Hey yo, what's good? What's Gucci? It's your boy Phillidub back with another reaction video. It's Mr. I can't do this on my own. Mr. God put me on. I was made on purpose for a purpose, and guess what? So are you. Hey yo, so peep swag, man. We're like, yeah, it's probably about a month and a few days deep into doing this YouTube reaction stuff, and I appreciate everybody rocking with me. If you rock with me, if this is your first time tuning in, I'm dropping daily. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that get the notifications button. You feel me? But yeah, man, I should be having my shorts out. I just appreciate everybody commenting and rocking with me for real, and even giving me pointers, man. There's people that's giving me pointers, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just gonna see where this gonna take us. You feel me? We just gonna see where it gonna take us, and that's it. That's all we can do. You feel me? Like, trust the process and trust God. So it looks like here we got some Faze beef. It looks like Faze clan broke up. I don't know too much about them. I know that they were big. I've heard their names before. I know that Adin's been speaking on them. It looks like Faze Banks leaked some Texas, well, I guess Texas, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but and yeah, let's see what's good. See what's Gucci. What's crazy is I don't know about. I mean, maybe in the eye of just social media, you got to air stuff out in public before somebody else does. I don't know, man. Like, I'm coming from an era where you handle your stuff face to face. It is what it is. But I understand that this new era of peeps, they handle stuff differently, and that's fine. I'm not gonna say that I'm never gonna do that. I don't think I'll ever have anything to air out. I mean, if I do, then so be it. I'll probably bite my words, but I just, yeah, let's just peep swag right here on what Adinross is checking on with Faze.
But PlaqueboyMax left Faze.
Talked to Lacey and Ron today. They're all going live tomorrow.
Wait, what the?
From the chest as to why they left Faze. It's the most I've talked to these guys in the last 5 months, and it's all just become a lot clearer as to like how this all came to be, and it just, yeah, it sucks. The whole thing sucks for everybody, and I don't think these guys are interested in it being farmed or this whole Faze thing. All the work and effort that everybody's put in over the last 2 years, those guys, me, all the staff, it's just being completely on and stomped on right now, and I don't think anybody feels good about that. But the one person that jumped straight on the opportunity at the first chance they got to jump right in the middle of it and farm it, PlaqueboyMax. You can always count on him. And
Wait, what?
Max, I'm going to be talking to you directly, and for everybody watching, I'm going to be sharing our conversations from the time I left Faze till now, including all the drama and all the issues. Supposed issues that me and Max have had.
Oh, wow, Chad. Get your popcorn. Holy.
And just went live, and apparently I'm this awful, terrible guy, monster, who Max had all these issues with. But as you'll see, and when I share our conversation,
wait,
that's not the energy that Max has given me over the last 5 months. As a matter of fact, and not to spoil anything, but I've talked to Max more in the last 5 months than every other Faze member combined. Max has asked me for opinions on everything from creative to content to his career. He's asked me personally for help managing his career from here on out. He's confided in me about his team sucking and things falling apart. And the big one, since Max wanted to go live and talk about standing on business, and I was right, and look who was right, and I left Faze first, and look at me, 100K viewers, high as off the clout in the fucking game, just proving everything that I said 100% right yesterday.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. In this new age of social media and hashing stuff out, do you believe that this is the right way to do stuff, like expose people with the receipts and everything else like that? Like, do y'all think that this is the right way to go about it? I mean, I get it, right? I definitely understand it. Do you think that this is a good way? I'm not, no judgment, right? No judgment at all. Like, but do you think that a conversation on the phone would probably be better? Let me know what y'all think.
Streamer brain is real. They are actors. And he jumped on this opportunity not because he cares about anything that I've done or cares about anything that I've said. It's because it makes the most sense. Kick me while I'm down and farm this Faze and suck as much as he can out of it. And that's what they do. And that's just fact. Anybody that argues against that is fried. This whole thing, like I said yesterday, fried.
No, I ain't gonna lie though. He is. I get where he's saying streamers, they gotta cater to a certain narrative or some shit. So what he's saying is when they all unfollowed, Max took it as a way to speak about what happened.
We're gonna get into
So I get what he's saying.
I'm gonna show you guys right now. And you guys tell me if this looks like a conversation between two parties that have an issue with each other. All right, so here we are. Here's my
Oh, he's dropping texts. I'm shower, hold on. Okay, this is July 28th.
This is Max, July 28th. This is when...
you still in the shower? This is retarded. Call me.
That I said, y'all blanks. Again, this wasn't aimed toward Max. This wasn't said at Max. There was never any sort of like racist connotation toward this word being used ever. Saw people talking about hard R. And no, that's all always. Absolutely not.
I told you guys then my opinion, bro. Okay. People are like, Adin's community, of course. Do you guys think in any way that that's wrong?
Well, Max's initial response to it was, hey, streams speak highly of you. Doesn't need to be brought to light. You don't have to worry at all. Like I said, I apologize for the tweet. I said, Max, you don't got to say all that. I would never speak ill about anything publicly. Breaks my heart, crushes me, whatever. I'm showing you guys this transcript for transparency purposes.
Okay.
I've deleted all sensitive information. This is him randomly saying, like, you called it. This is after he left. I think he left like August 5th or something like that. Sent me this, like, you called it, because the T app or whatever about guys. I said guys were going to make one about girls, whatever. I said we should have built it. This is the typical kind of conversation we would have. This is him responding to me asking if he wants at PlaqueboyMax on Instagram. Asked me if I thought it was a good change. Told him PlaqueboyMax was iconic. Again, typical conversation we would talk about. This one is the first time Max came over since he left. It was at the end of August. He sat with me. We talked for a few hours.
Okay, so these guys are still friends at this point.
Yeah, I want to say he was at my house for 2-3 hours. And we left. I hugged him, told him I loved him, told him I'd always root for him, apologized about the what was said.
Okay, so chat, again, Max didn't say himself, but his cousin used that as a scapegoat. Because October 10th, they're still cool. So it was used as a scapegoat. No, don't say Max. His cousin used that as a scapegoat. Do you understand? Of leaving Faze. He left Faze months ago.
He said no.
They're still cool.
Admitted several times that that was not the reason why he left Faze. That, you know, it was an accumulation of things. But as you'll see in this conversation, Max just thought that was the best move for his career. And that's just the simple facts. Right here again, I'm just giving him good energy. This is our dynamic. This is how it...
Hold on, my question is, why do you think desktop streaming died, and what do you think the future of streaming is? Like, where's it going to go? I mean, so he's asking him for advice. And
always been. Talking about trying to get shit mentally, better mentally. This is the first time, October 10th. This is when he first kind of started to show signs of regret for leaving Faze. Been working on taking a step back, looking at everything.
Habu, thanks for the subs.
Again, asking me for my advice. What do you think desktop streaming? This is so random, but he's asking me, why do I think desktop streaming died? Again, he would ask me these things a lot in person, a lot on the phone, a lot over text. Throughout the course that we knew each other, he would ask me for my opinions on just market, industry. And I love talking game, and this is just, again, like, this was our life.
Yo, you know what's crazy is, you know, I've been obviously, you know, I'm not big or anything like that, but what's crazy to me is, you know, I do see a lot, you know, people are just taking in so much content, right? And obviously, you know, attention span and all that other stuff. But one thing that I do definitely see is, you know, I do see that with AI and with, you know, now streamers are entertainers and stuff like that, and like YouTube entertainment, right? when do we come to a place where stuff is just authentic and legit? You know what I'm saying? Like, where I don't have to, you know, I understand I do some antics, but I'm not, I'm like, that's me, right? Like, you talk to the homies and stuff like that, like, they'll be like, oh yeah, Phil acts like that on and off camera, right? Like, at what point, and I think this is what's going to happen, right? Is, I could be wrong, but I think that people are just looking for, like, integrity, right? Is this person the same? And it's a different form of integrity, right? Because it's not like, you know, like, oh, I'm, you know, this, whatever. Like, is this person the same person when the cameras are off, right? And I think that, you know, I think the internet is looking for that. You know what I'm saying? And I think people are just watching that, and they're just being who they legitimately are. You feel me? Like, even when I make these videos, sometimes I'm just like, you didn't make a viral moment, but I'm just like, you know what? It is me though. You know what I'm saying? It's me. And I don't want to lose myself in that. And, you know, I pray and hope as this community builds, as our community builds, like, that y'all call me out on it. Like, hey, P, like, that's not you, right? Like, the homies are going to tell me, like, that's not you, you know? And I think that, like, you don't have to be the funny guy all the time. You know what I'm saying? I just happen to be a funny dude. And, you know, I be clowning, especially when I'm with the homies and stuff like that. But that's just somebody who I'm not trying to be. It's just who I am. You feel me? So it's just like, as far as this goes, like, I think people are just going to try to find authenticity and be like, yo, this is who I rock with because this is just who it is, right? There's the, you know, the people that just make content that, you know, you're like, whoa, this dude is dope. But then at the same time, you're just like, this dude ain't really like that, though. You feel me? So I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. That's where I think streaming is going. I think streaming is going to where people are going to look for, like, the real in people.
And this was our relationship with each other. Again, because last summer Faze are really around.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This looks like they're cool.
Yeah, it does look like they're cool.
So where did the beef
Talking
start?
about, like, art and culture and like that. I don't know. Said happy birthday to me. I know I didn't respond because I noticed he said happy birthday to me after he saw Drake post the happy birthday post for me, which was weird and threw me off. And, they all missed my birthday. I didn't get any happy birthdays. I think Kason wished me happy birthday. I think Adapt wished me happy birthday, but the rest of them still on, like, weird terms. And then randomly, November 4th, I'm gonna make you proud, bro. Thank you for always believing in me. Watch. Guys, this is 5 weeks ago, man. This is 5 weeks ago. All this shit with Spotify, everything that Morgan has talked about happened months before this.
Morgan's Fat Boy Dip, right? That's Morgan, right? Just so I know.
In July. This is November, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Said, I wish you believed in me the same way. Facts. Saw so clearly. We just start reminiscing. We start talking. Sucks seeing the subathon, feeling left out. He agreed with that. I'm sure he felt really bummed and left out. Are you up? Got a question. Caller, I'm with my girl. I was going to ask you and Zach. He's just asking about, again, more opinions about his music and his career. End of the day, I love this game. I always will. I love talking games. Simple as that. Again, this is on November 6th. I'm just offering the kid as best my advice as I could. And whatever he's asking me, you guys can stop.
I definitely made some mistakes along the way, bro, but being fully 100%, I got bad trust issues. I feel Max for that, though.
Brother, sorry. Let's go! Y'all been a hoe? Yo, I can't talk in this. Take this shit off, bro. Wait. This one's for the haters. Hold on. Don't leave your.
This just made me so mad, and I'm actually. You just pissed. Remind me after we're gonna watch this, because that just made me really angry, bro. Like, you don't understand. That actually just made me so pissed off, bro.
Pause
Not joking.
The whole conversation if you want.
That just like that actually just like hey, that was annoying, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Chill.
Let me chill, bro. After we'll talk about it.
But peep swag though. I think at this point, from what I'm seeing here is that Plaqueboy is, really trying to. You can look at it as however you want, right? But he's trying to just get some insight and some of his stuff from like maybe mentorship from Banks, right? So I think that it's very interesting to see because it's like, okay, you dipped out, but then you're asking for stuff, and I don't know, I don't know the angle. The angle to me, the angle kind of seems, I could be completely wrong, right? The angle seems and appears to be like, I just want to get, I want to get some sauce. Let me get some sauce from him, and stuff like that. And it seems like, bro, like Banks is actually just like here you go, bro. I'm gonna here you go. Like, I got you type stuff. You feel me? So it's interesting.
This is me getting into the details about his scummy UTA agent who was whispering shit in his ear about Faze, leaving Faze, or whatever. Commitment to. I mean, this looks like Max agreeing with the things that I'm saying. To me, I don't know. This looks like everything that.
Who hate people like us, brother? That Mac guy from UTA used to make sneaker review videos on YouTube. He tried to be us filled. It's like just perfect example of what I'm speaking to. I don't mean to talk on someone. I just don't really care.
I've been saying the last 2 days, and I'm saying in this video, I'm saying it directly to him in a much nicer way, but. Again, just us talking.
I don't know what to do, bro. I just feel like I'm stuck, but I'm trying to. Okay, so just talk about life and. Which, by the way, it is cool to see. I mean, obviously these are private texts, but it's cool to see Max, talking to Banks about this. What do you guys think?
So I don't know what to do, bro. I just feel like I'm stuck. I appreciate you for this conversation. When I first joined, I'm not gonna lie, last summer was the happiest I've been. Just feeling doing shit together, living, creating, shipping cool since I left. I've been smooth sailing, but I don't feel like I'm progressing nowhere. Whatever. Again,
see what I'm
expressing
saying?
Regret for leaving Faze.
See what I'm
Guys,
saying?
this is.
Looks like he's trying to gain some knowledge. Like, where do you think streaming is going? Where do you think this is? I could be wrong though. Like, that's just what I'm seeing. You feel me? Like, I don't know. Maybe he's just like, yo, like I'm not moving the way that I want to move and stuff like that, and maybe he's just trying to gain some sauce. You feel me? That's what it looks like.
A month ago.
Like, I f***ed up this whole shit up with Faze, everything. Like, damn. Wait, he wanted to come back, but they said don't come back?
Right here we go. Like, I f***ed up this whole Faze.
What?
Shit. Everything. Damn.
Maybe regret.
Wow. Talked to them before the subathon. Want me back. They didn't want him back, like I said. Still cool with everybody. More than anything, I dead miss working with you and Ray.
Damn.
And like I said, the N-word in contract threw me off bad, bro, but I'm past that. And we talked about it, so I don't give a
Oh, wow.
His words, not mine.
Okay, again, to be fair, Max never came on stream talk about the N-word thing, so I'm having Max's defense here. That was his cousin that did that. So that, to be fair, because chat, I am going to defend Max on that, though, because he didn't come and didn't say straight up, like, oh, like, I give a fuck about it. If it was from Max, then it'd be like, but it was his cousin that did, you know what I mean? Max enabled it, though, but we don't know what they spoke about. I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt here, that's all I'm saying.
Fine.
The cousin confirmed it?
Yo, receipts are crazy.
I mean, I don't know. Let's just wait to see what Max says.
His words, not mine. Yeah. Screenshot that one. I'll reply to this whole video with that screenshot because I don't even remember this part of the conversation, but you guys see it. And what do I say?
Damn.
Again, like I said, it's all love, all due respect. It can be fixed. I promise you, Max, it's one of those things that can be a positive. I'm just staying optimistic. Talking to him about getting him back in Faze, about getting him back on the track he wants to be on, whatever. Like, this is crazy. I haven't even read this until right now. Like, all of it. Maybe this week in my crib, I have some ideas. I'm with you. Mentally taxing, I know.
Damn.
More responsibility for sure. What do you think about the Rakai music video? Right, again, randomly just asking me about Rakai, some music video.
Damn.
Chop it up.
I mean, if her vibe's off, I'm familiar. Wait, with who?
Chop it up.
Sorry, chat, with who? With who? With whose vibes up?
Music video.
Up more? I was gonna do, she's a creator, but I wanted to just casually, is it bad? Is it bad that someone like her think that she could just make music on my platform? Because in order for her to say that, she has to generally think that's normal. What technically I made that to be the case because I have someone like Rakai making music, feel me. I feel like I always did that with Faze when we were.
Right, again, randomly just asking me about Rakai.
So he's saying Yana's weird?
Some music videos.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, granted, I don't know too much of this beef, right? I don't know too much of any of this type of stuff. But it sounds like he's trying to get some. I could be wrong. But it looks like he's just trying to, he's trying to find a new move, a new way. You know what I'm saying? A new way. Because it's funny how when he said that the T stuff for guys or whatever, and he's like, look, it happened. Now he's probably like, Plaqueboy's probably just like, yo, like, or Max, whatever they call him. He's like, oh, he said we should have done this. We did it. This was like in the beginning of the video. And now he's just asking for mass stuff. You feel me? Like, it's interesting. I be saying it's interesting way too much.
Chop it up. Again, me just giving him my opinion.
Texas is crazy.
They were saying thank you. What time tomorrow?
All right.
He comes to my house.
Sends information, address.
On November 7th.
Yeah, that's too much.
But chat, do you guys put Yana or not?
Sensitive information.
What's the ETA? Hold on, did you share your address? Oh my god, yes! I see your address! I'm kidding.
Oh, I was like, dang, this was crazy.
Out?
I almost jumped up.
From the clips that I've seen of Yana, she seems pretty cool. Marlon and her are dating, right?
Just cut it there and then reintroduce it.
I appreciate you more than I can.
Comes to my house on November 7th. We talked for 7 hours. 7 hours. Max gets into all the details.
I could tell she doesn't like you. I don't really care, bro. I'll be real. From the clips that I've seen, I saw her sing like some songs, and she has a good voice. So I don't care if she doesn't like me or not. I could say that if I like someone as a creator, I don't give a f.
About how much he's paying his aunt, his cousin, and how his business is a disaster, and asks me for a bunch of opinions and advice on what to do. And I told him, fire everybody except for Trey, and know how much money you're spending every month, and get this shit under control, and it's all going to be all right, and I got you. If you want my help, I'll help you. I appreciate you more than I can ever say. Content-wise, everything's smooth. Sheesh. He says it himself, his business, after leaving Faze, sheesh. All good. Like I said, I'm going to tap in with you every day. And I know this is long, but I don't want to miss anything. I want to be fully transparent. Asks me on November 9th, where does your happiness come from? I'm most happy when I find myself working toward a goal people I f with, learning. Huge emphasis on. I mean, again, guys, does this look like a dynamic between two people who have a problem with each other? Does this look like Max has issues with me? Does this look like I'm doing wrong by Max? I don't know. You guys tell me.
Honestly, no.
Crazy.
Honestly, no. It looks like you guys are close. Damn, Ricky, you talk to Max more than me. Oh, I don't really talk to Ricky anymore. But back. Damn. Back when like we were close. But I mean, it just seems like y'all f with each other, and did something happen that we're missing though? Did something happen where Max went on stream yesterday and said what he said? Did something happen? That's what I want to know.
I don't even know what Max.
Are you jealous?
Keep it a beat. Like,
yes.
Keep it a bean for real. People were really saying for like F Max, like
they were definitely. I like Banks and I like Max though.
This is crazy, bro.
My bet with streaming just ended. It's November 10th, so this is a month ago.
November 11th, but yeah. And then on November 15th, he had been calling me. We've been going back and forth, and then he said simply, "Yo, Speed's manager introduced."
Okay, so there was no text in December. That's what I want to know. Is there something that happened in December involving Max and Banks?
You know, someone who's been pretty helpful in what's going on. Someone's vision I like, I can trust, but I appreciate you always being there for me, looking out. Love, brother. And that's the last time we talked before you sparked up yesterday.
Okay.
The last thing we talked about was that. So, again, fake, right, wrong. You guys tell me.
What do you guys think,
There
chat?
you guys go. As you can see, yeah, Max, I don't know. You guys tell me. It doesn't seem like me and Max have a problem. It doesn't seem like we've really had any sort of real issues in the last 5 months. It doesn't seem like I've done anything but try to help the kid. And I'm not just going out of my way and...
Guys, my take here, obviously from this video, how could you not think Banks is somewhat in the right? But I want to hear, let's not count Max out, because there must have been something that occurred between November 15th or 11th, whatever that was, to now. Like, that's what I think. I think there was something else that occurred, and I don't know because y'all were talking every day to, like, that's the one thing I don't know.
randomly offering him my opinions and my advice. He's asking for them. And he's treating me like a mentor. And he's confiding in me about things.
Facts.
So you guys tell me, like, this awful, terrible monster of a person who took all this shit from him and you know, like, it's insane. And
Max would not defend you. I'm not defending anybody. I'm just telling you what I think. And I think that after watching this video, obviously I think that Banks is in the right here. I mean, we could all agree. But all I'm saying is give Max time to respond and show proof in December. Bro, I've gone into it with Banks so many times, but throughout, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to involve myself directly, but I've gone into it with him, and there's been some times where we've genuinely been not understanding. I mean, you guys have seen it. You guys have known, and you know, he might have talked behind my back, I might have talked behind his, but I don't know, bro. I feel like there's nothing two men can't get on the phone with and figure out, though, or get in person and figure it out, though.
as it goes for this word that I said, first of all, I didn't say this targeted toward you. This wasn't said in any sort of racist connotation. I said this word in an emotional response, and I said, all y'all blanks. And it's a mistake, and I'm retarded.
No, dude, don't apologize. Ricky, you're going backwards. Dude, there's nothing wrong with saying that. If you're saying it in a non-racist way with your friends, and you're not doing it on stream, and they're okay with you doing that, no, it's not about shut up, Adin. I don't care, bro. I'm being real with you guys. Like, stop acting like streamers are perfect and people on the internet are perfect. No, that's not the case. And it's not about race. It's not. It's the same way my friends will call me or I'll call my Mexican friend this. It's the same shit. But he's not calling it to him in a racist way. It's not. It's not. I know you guys are mad at me, but I'm just being real. I'm being real with you guys. If it was the hard R, it'd be way completely different, and that's an actual racist term, right? That's way different. Straight up, it is. It's way different. So, I know it's not my place. I just know from when that shit happened to me, it was used as a scapegoat to find out, like, when that shit went down with Tav, motherfuckers were laughing about it in real time, and then a year later, everyone acted mad. That's why I'm upset, because I ended up finding that out. And I'm like, okay, so how come it was used as a scapegoat? That's all it is. That's all it is. I'm not saying the word to you guys. I'm not going to say it on stream.
Oh, streaming is crazy.
There's no point for me to do that. I'm not trying to go get a clip go viral. All I'm saying is, it's this. Whatever I say, it's going to get clipped up. People are going to get mad anyway. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. I just want consistency with everybody's morals. Okay? That's it. Everyone should be consistent with their morals.
Yeah. We ain't got to speak on that, but, like, I do think it's very interesting how, again, just the whole dynamic of all of this is, like, I understand this is how stuff gets resolved. It has to get resolved in public as opposed to in private. And I just think that there's certain conversations that can be had between two individuals. I don't know, you know. Get a call, get a text. Hey, can we chop it up real quick? Can we meet up? Um, like I get somebody smearing you on online or whatever, but I think that's where again your authenticity, right? Like you're a person that people are just like, yo, like even though I've seen them on stream or I've seen them on YouTube or I've seen them in Insta, whatever that looks like, and you are who you are on and off the off social media, and you're not playing a character per se, but you're just kind of you're just like, hey, this is who I am. And when your community knows that, or your people know that, or your fam, subscribers, whoever, right, like knows that, they're like, okay, like I know Phil, I know Banks, I know Adin, you know what I'm saying, like they're not like that, or he's not like that, or whatever the case may be. And I think that even if you're getting smeared online or whatever the case may be, like I think that there would be enough proof for people's authenticity and stuff like that, to where they're just like, I rock with them regardless, you feel me? So like so yeah, I think that that's where streaming and YouTubing and everything else is going, which I even if it doesn't go that way, but that's why I want to be as authentic as possible, and the only way I know how to do it is just to be me. I believe that there are certain things that you don't need to air out, right? Like just certain things, like whether that be with family or whatever the case may be. Right now, if it's something personal to you, then I think that, hey, every person has the right to decide to talk about something or not. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. What y'all think about this conversation? You think that Banks is handling it correctly? You think that I do believe that there is three truths to every story. There is one person's side, the other person's side, and then there's the truth, right? And I know that Max, I haven't heard or seen anything from Max yet, but what do you guys think about Banks leaking the text messages? And what do you think about who's in the right, who's in the wrong? Should they be doing it? Should they not be doing it? Should they just go old school with it and hit somebody up and just be like, yo, let's chop it up? Let me know what y'all think. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Like I said, man, I hope I hope y'all have a blessed day, blessed weekend, blessed time going into the new year. Again, like, subscribe. I appreciate y'all with rocking with me for real. See y'all on the next one. Peace.